I think these guys are knocking it out of the ballpark with these designs. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed with this order. I'm not saying this entirely to complain, but I think anybody thinking about buying from this brand should be aware of that. Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be another unboxing, as I like to do, so let's get right into it. So as you can see, there's some interesting packaging, but this order is from Tim Thorpe Creation Studio on Instagram, or TTCS. These guys are working at being a big competitor of like GCC in the pad printing community. They're trying to offer lower prices for pad printed items, and so it's interesting to keep up with them. But this is my first order from them. I have to get this out of the way before I start reviewing their products. This order took 2 months to come, and so maybe to some people that's not so bad, but I got zero communication from the brand about the whereabouts of my order. I had tried reaching out to them multiple times over Instagram, email, to their support account. And honestly, the customer service was not good. I tried to get information on my order and where it's been, is it going to be sent, etc., etc. It took me like days and weeks sometimes to get responses from these guys. And they didn't really ever answer the question of, has it been sent yet? Will it be sent? So that's something I really felt the need to get out of the way. I'm not saying this entirely to complain, but I think anybody thinking about buying from this brand should be aware of that. There are pros and cons to buying from these guys. I think the price is the price for these items is great. I think these were like maybe $1 something, but I don't see anybody else doing designs like these out right now. So pick your poison. But getting that out of the way, let's actually look at some of these items. Check out this really small, cute bag. I've never seen one this small. So points to TTCS for this. Yeah. Okay, so getting right into it, you can see the majority of my order is helmets. All of these are like upgrades for my clones. I really like these special red visors. I have a bunch of different ideas for how to incorporate this into my figures, but I've been waiting on these for so long, and I'm so happy to finally have them in hand. I also have this gray Camino security guard heavy helmet, which is nice. The printing is a little off right here from the center, as you can see. Besides that, it looks good, and pretty soon I'll show how I will use these to upgrade my figures. So helmets out of the way, I also got these clone arms. Both of these are clone arms with the Republic symbol on them. So just a really cool upgrade. I always see like people printing the Imperial logo on stormtroopers, or printing it on Imperial Navy officers, or anything Imperial. I've been looking for people who actually produce these kind of arms with the Republic insignia on them. Okay, so getting into this review, I'll start with the positives first. I think these guys are knocking it out of the ballpark with these designs. I see them doing a lot of stuff that a lot of other brands aren't doing, but they're also trying to provide a lot of universal designs. I see them doing like some Wolfpack grunts right now and some other Wolfpack stuff, which is great to see. And I do really love how these things look. I actually prefer this more accurate bark mouth that they have compared to the GCC bark mouth, which is more close to the animated version of the bark helmet. The realistic one has this kind of mouth. I think the arm printing on here looks pretty good. The clutch power when putting in official Lego hands and putting them on official bodies is good. Like that fits and no problems there. This helmet is, I like the design. It looks very cool, but now unfortunately I have to get into my complaints, and I have quite a few. So to start, I'll start with this bark helmet. I was looking forward to this helmet specifically, not just for the design, but I expected helmet holes on these as advertised. And I'll throw up a picture right here. But as you can see, they do not have helmet holes. The clutch power on these helmets is poor. Like they just fall off. They barely even attach to the head. So obviously that's a big deal to me. That is a big complaint I have with this. I want to say though that this helmet, this one stays on and it's good. This one has helmet holes, as you can see. This one should have helmet holes like these ones, but they don't. The clutch power is good on this helmet, but it is a problem with this helmet. And I know it's not just this helmet in specific because I tested it with this one and this one doesn't stay on either. So that being said, here is the TTCS helmet compared next to the GCC helmet. I think the breather area is up to personal preference. I prefer this one, honestly, but both look great. As you can see, there are some differences in the line thickness and the little breather pieces right here. But besides that, that's the bark helmet. And then next, I wanted to get into this helmet. For the most part, my other two helmets are kind of symmetrical, but right here you can see the paint. You can see this black line right here is way thinner than this one over here. And it may seem like a nitpick, but given all the other complaints I have about it, I think it's valid. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed with this order and with this brand. I respect what they're trying to do as a competitor in the market and trying to push for lower prices for custom clones. But the clutch power, the misleading advertising, the print issues, it's all stuff that they need to fix if they're ever going to compete with the big guys like GCC. As I said in the beginning, their customer service is pretty bad. And after having these in hand, I waited 2 months for these and I'm not very happy about it. Honestly, I think they look good, but everything else is bad. I just had a bad experience with this brand. And I've talked to other people who have purchased from this brand and I've gotten similar responses. They are a very new brand, so there is some wiggle room for that and I can throw out some patience to them, but because they don't communicate, it's very hard for me to believe that this will improve. So for the time being, I personally would not recommend buying from TTCS. I don't know if I will purchase from them again. The reason I made this purchase is because this is a unique design that I don't see anyone else doing. But besides that, it was a pretty bad experience. The price and the designs are maybe the only thing that would have me coming back, but I don't feel like I can recommend this brand in good faith, unfortunately. So let that be said, these clones look really cool and I'm happy about that part. The price wasn't very high, so maybe this is what I get for that price. I don't know. But honestly, even for what I paid, I expect better service than this. But besides that, I'm not trying to beat up on a small brand, but I'm trying to post an honest review about the quality of a purchase I made, and I want my subscribers to know before they go buying from these brands. And I'm trying to do my job here and support the people who watch this channel. So that being said, if you did enjoy this video, please like it and you can subscribe to my channel. I post more content like this, custom reviews, and if you're interested in more, I'll link some in the description below, or you can watch any of these videos that YouTube said you would like right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.